It's the worst issue anyone has ever seen. When a governor of the state of Texas is actually attacking one of his citizens that lives there. It's the worst issue that anyone has ever seen. When a governor of the state of Texas is actually attacking one of his citizens that lives there. You'd say, why? Why would he do this? Why? Why would he do this? You know, they have reign and control. They have reign and control that they want to keep. But also they have entities that are controlling other entities. And it's how far they've come and how far they've gone to take over that ground and that land. I want to say I haven't felt safe in Texas for a good 6 years. I hadn't felt safe in Texas for a good 6 years. I was being attacked there. It was being allowed at high government levels. It was being allowed at high government levels. Why? Why would they do this? Why would they attack one of their own citizens? The scariest thing is when you realize that you've been robbed by a crime group that's infiltrated into a government that's trying to take your life. There's a massive onboarding of people, a massive conglomeration that involves churches, and that involves the governor of the state of Texas, that's written down in an actual plan and plot strategy that Laura Kate, this girl right here, found out of the university, basically in New York. I found it at the plot and plan out of a university in New York, written into a memo online. They like to hide this stuff online. It spelled out the name Abbott, and it talked about local churches. They were going to come in and they were going to control that way. That's how they were going to control it. Our old FBI and CIA was actually developed out of the church network. It was actually developed out of the church network. That's actually the formative, basically it was missionaries that were in different countries. And they formed our CIA and what we know of it today based on, I believe this was World War I or World War II, I'd have to go back. It's on the major database for that entity, but they built it out of our church networks because they knew people and they knew intel and they could get inside. They could get inside. They could break the barriers that needed to be broken in order to get that intel and that information. There was a takeover plot for Texas, written point blank in a file online out of a university in New York. This is a scary day when your governor and the state of Texas comes after you in order to take your life, and you realize that it's not taking your life, it's taking your country. Governor Abbott, you need to be stopped today. This is warfare on U.S. soil. Whatever has corrupted you, whatever has come in to take you out, and whatever you are scared by, whatever you have basically laid down the law of the land for in order to save your own ground, your own place, and your own life, whatever you're being threatened by, you need to end it today. It's affecting and harming U.S. citizens on U.S. soil. You've created an entire war in Texas that you've allowed to come in and take over. This is a scary day. When you allow your land and the country to be taken over, not only that, but to basically put every single citizen in America at risk, Governor Abbott, because of your subjected terrorism plot to overtake that you allowed to come into your state. You allowed it to come into your state. You have harmed and subjected Americans to torture on U.S. soil because of your inability to stop this crime group and their ability to come in and have payoffs and take you out. You have harmed my life so greatly to the point of a homicide to cover up your tracks. I will not stand here and be subjected to a death on American soil so you can take cover, so you can be the governor. This is a sick, sick day. This is Laura Kate.